Welcome to the Direct Entry tutorial. This tutorial will show you how to use SEPALink to create a SEPA XML file. To start, log into the site using your details from your registration. If this is your first time using SEPALink, you'll need to add your debtors to the system, which is done on the Add Debtor Creditor page. The first three fields are for your own bank details. The statement reference field shows up on your debtors statements, and the remaining fields are for your debtor's bank details. Tick the debtor checkbox and click Add. You can see that your debtor's details show up in the table below, and your details are saved for future use. The debtors fields also accept BICs instead of sort codes and IBANs instead of account numbers. You are now ready to create a SEPA file, so we go to the Create SDD page. If this is your first time using SEPALink, you'll be asked for your creditor identifier number, or OIN. This is a 13-digit string supplied by your bank. The File ID field is optional, but can be used for identifying files in the future. The requested collection date is when your funds will be collected from your debtor's accounts. If you are debiting an account for the first time in this file, the date must be 6 working days in the future. If your file contains only recurring transactions, the collection date can be 3 working days away. Your bank can provide further information on these timelines. If you are just testing the system and you're not going to submit this file to the bank, use the Test File checkbox. Use checkboxes to include the debtors you want to debit and input the values into the supplied boxes. The UMR and payment type fields are populated automatically. If this is the first time you are collecting from this debtor, no UMR assigned will be displayed. Otherwise, it will display the stored UMR for that debtor. The payment type field defaults to the appropriate value for that debtor, so we'll usually not need to change it, but if necessary you can override it with the drop-down menu. When you've selected all your debtors, you can hit Submit. A summary will be displayed as well as the generated SEPA code. You can download this file by hitting the Download SEPA Direct Debits file, which allows you to save this file to your computer. We recommend that you use the automatically generated file name. Some banks apply restrictions to accepted names, and SEPALink matches these restrictions. The file is now saved to your computer, and you can submit it to your bank for processing. You can also download a report for your own records containing a list of the transactions and values contained within the file.